All right, let's move on to this. Eskom CEO Ruyter says power cuts will be downgraded to stage 3 from 5 a.m. tomorrow morning until Friday. It'll then move to stage 2 until Saturday, and hopefully by Sunday things will be over. Ruyter says it's unlikely that the country will be plunged into more severe blackouts following the return of generation capacity at several power stations. The instability at Eskom is destroying businesses and livelihoods, though. Let's get a sense of how South Africans are being affected by these power cuts. Lethiwe Mdluli is out in Durban for us, and Monique Mortlock is in Cape Town. Lethiwe, we'll start with you. Of course, you have been speaking to several people who are affected by this load-shedding pain. What are they saying to you?
Well, Shahan, not a lot of Durbanites are happy that the country is moving to level 3. They are saying that they are still being affected by load shedding. A lot of people that I've been speaking to, getting their reactions, are saying that they are unable to work at home. Some are saying that their exams have been affected. So they're not happy with the recent announcement, even though we are moving to a lower load shedding level. So I've been speaking to them, and these were their reactions earlier on.
Yeah, I'm not happy at all. Like, hey, my parents also, they're working also at the same time. Like, their business also getting affected. Because, like, at the same time, like, my father works at the salon. Like, he owns the salon and all of it. So now, if there's load shedding, there's like more or less, there's like less food at home because like the money's not coming in.
I can't understand why Eskom can't sort this out. It really is, to me, strange that a company like Eskom can't get people, if they have to, from overseas, who know what to do about these things and do it. But anyway, we just hope it's sorted out.
I don't think that by him stepping down is going to change what is happening. The fact that there's so many illegal connections and there's so much money owing for electricity, I don't know how they're going to stop that. So I don't think by making him leave and getting somebody else it's going to change anything. There's a lot that has to be fixed. I see he is trying. But yeah, I don't think it's really going to matter what if we change to somebody else.
All right, let's go to Cape Town. Monique Mortlock following this part of the story for us. Monique, I know that the city of Cape Town has some systems in place to reduce load shedding because of the capacity and generation it can actually handle. What are businesses and people telling you, though?
Yes, Shahan, I'm here in Woodstock at the moment. We just took a quick drive through the CBD while load shedding was underway. It was supposed to last until 6:30, but some parts of the city, oftentimes the load shedding ends a bit earlier. The lights just went on now. In the shops behind me, you can also see the lights have just gone on a little earlier. They were in complete darkness. We've spoken to business owners who say, you know, we've already made it through or been forced to make it through a pandemic. Some of us are barely surviving as is, and now to be dealt yet another blow, load shedding, is simply something that many businesses, especially in the CBD, can't afford. In the CBD, we've already seen dozens of shops closing their doors because of the impact of the pandemic, and with Cape Townians or Cape Town, the Cape Town tourism sector expecting an influx of tourism, of tourists, or hoping to see an influx of tourists now in December and January. Load shedding really doesn't bode well. But let's take a listen to what Giancarlo Bruno from the Long Street Association had to say a little earlier.
I think it's a crazy situation we find ourselves in. I think, you know, given that we're going through this massive COVID pandemic, to have something like this heaped on us at this stage, it's just farcical. And obviously we're not happy about it, and more needs to be done to right the ship.
Now, we've heard from Eskom a little earlier, a bit of relief, bringing us down to stage 3. Your thoughts?
Well, it's an improvement, but in a situation where we're already constrained, our hours are already limited, and then to lose 2 trading hours, it's just simply not good enough. As I said earlier, more needs to be done to right the ship. It's an insane situation. It's beyond belief.
All right, Lethiwe Mdluli is in Durban, Monique Mortlock in Cape Town. Thank